Hi everybody, this is John Highley with DentTrainer.com. I wanted to go over a tutorial with you today. We're actually going to be working on this 2008 Kia Sportage. And as you can see, we got a large hit up here on the fender. So we're going to go over and explore some techniques, some tips and techniques throughout this repair process. And we'll just go ahead and jump right in this and get you started right away. That right there would be the main impact area. Jumping back here all the way up into the fender here. Give myself a little bit of room to work in there. It is a little bit tight, but I'm going to be able to get my hand up in there. I'm going to cover it here with this microfiber. Just roll up in here. There we go. All right, so that one's not going anywhere. This one, let me see here. This might end up in the kind of the funny clips. Oh, there we go. I got it. All right, guys, so what I'm going to start off here with is this nice soft tip tool. It has this real nice bend on it that I love in these positions. So I'm actually going to go in through the cavity that we found up here in between the light and the actual fender, and I'm going to drop it down in there and begin working the first part of this damage. So let's jump in here and get to work. All right, guys, so what we're doing here is making these pushes. Now, I'm not trying to finish anything at this point. I'm just trying to coast some metal along and try to get all this damage just up to a decent level to where we can actually go into a nice knockdown session. So we'll start out with the dent that's closest to the headlight and just kind of work our way on down. As you can see, even with the soft tip, guys, I'm just making little pushes. Just being real nice and easy with it. You know, we definitely don't want to make more work for us in the end than what's actually needed. Just taking it easy, kind of shallowing it up to where I know that I'm going to have to go in there with a sharper tool and finish. All right, everybody, I want you to go ahead and see my setup here. We have the light sitting here on the floor, up above, and angled in so I can sit down and look up at the crease. All right, guys, so this right here is my view. So I'm going to be able to identify any little lows from this angle and just kind of shape that panel up. Got a nice little crown right there as well. If you can see that from this angle, right there. You can see where the fog just kind of starts to pinch together a little bit. And you can actually see the crease right there. So there's little shallow flat spots throughout this whole panel. This is probably the deepest little part of the crease. But definitely got to get it worked up from this angle prior to going in to, I'm so happy to say this, our final cross check. All right, everybody, so jumping into position here. Again, now I'm down here and my head can actually go lower than the panel so I can look way up here while I'm doing my pushing. And I'm going to do this like so. Slide my tool in here, get it positioned. Find my little... I want to go over just a few things that we learned during this process. Number one, try to move as much metal along at a time on a dent like this. Number two, we want to break that dent up into multiple dents and then isolate them during our repair process.